Former Spurs and England striker Martin Chivers has died at the age of 80. Big Chiv was a popular figure in his 8 years at White Hart Lane, winning the League Cup twice and playing a key role as Spurs became the first winners of the UEFA Cup in 1972. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Martin Chivers has sadly died at the age of 80. Credit, Rex. The former Spurs and England star won the UEFA Cup in 1972. Credit, PA. His partnerships with Jimmy Greaves and Gilzean made him a huge fan favorite, and he remained a popular figure long after hanging up his full-time boots in 1980. Born in Southampton, Chivers made his bow with the Saints at just 17, scoring 30 goals in 39 games as the club were promoted to the First Division in 1966. 2 years later, he moved to Tottenham, for a then British record £125,000. Spurs boss Bill Nicholson was looking for a line leader to take the club forward, although he arrived with Jimmy Greaves and Gilzean in front of him in the pecking order. Read more in football. Greaves moved to West Ham, with Martin Peters coming the other way, saw Chivers take over the leadership mantle. In his 8 seasons at White Hart Lane, he scored 174 goals in 367 games, making him the club's 4th highest scorer behind only Harry Kane, Greaves and Bobby Smith. For much of that time, Chivers endured a love-hate relationship with Nicholson, although their mutual respect lasted until the manager's death in 2004. Chivers' finest moment in a Spurs shirt came in the inaugural UEFA Cup final in 1972, when Tottenham faced Wolves in a 2-legged final. Most read in football. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. He had put Spurs in front in the first leg at Molineux with a trademark header, but it was his second, coming off the left touchline and exploding a ripper from 35 yards into the net, that proved crucial, with a 1-1 draw at White Hart Lane sealing the trophy. Chivers' England career saw him score 13 goals in just 24 games over 3 years for Sir Alf Ramsey, but he was among the players who was effectively blamed for the 1-1 Wembley draw with Poland that cost the Three Lions a place at the 1974 World Cup. Chivers was a top player in his prime. Credit, Hulton Archive, Getty. He enjoyed spells at several other clubs too. Credit, Getty. Nicholson's replacement, Terry Neal, decided he could do without the striker at the end of the 1975-76 season, selling him to Swiss side Servette Geneva for £80,000 before himself leaving to join Arsenal. Chivers then played on for another 4 seasons as a professional, including spells at Norwich and Brighton. But he was always a Spurs man, employed as a club ambassador for many years, and was on duty only last month when Thomas Frank's team played Slavia Prague in the Champions League.